Dana here, and welcome to my vlog, What It Takes. And I'm going to be working on a 96 Mustang. And what I'm going to be doing is replacing a antifreeze storage tank, which is missing from this 96 Ford Mustang. I guess when they put the motor in, they either forgot or they didn't have a antifreeze storage tank. And I'm going to be pulling that from the 94 and putting it in here. So stay tuned. First thing you're going to have to do, we got to pull this cover off because it goes underneath here. And that is part of, you got these little plastic pins. They're built-in screws, so you just have to unscrew it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And what happens is you got to get some pressure under that to pull it. You got to pull, and this one down is going to do it by itself. Get another one over here, and that's going to spin. This one's got a regular. This has got a push pin. This doesn't have a screw. So what you do is you take this neat little tool I got here, and that'll pop that up, and then you can pop it out. And there's just a little push pin, little push pins. So stay tuned. This one's got one too, but it's not under the thing here. Alright, here we go. What I usually do, if you can't get those out, get a small screwdriver, and then just push it underneath that head. Even though it's got screws, it'll pop out, and that just releases the pressure from inside there. Now I can lift the whole cover off, and now I have full access to this right here. Put it down there. And so they got the screws still in here, and this is where the radiator goes, or the radiator reservoir goes. So I'm gonna go do the other. Got to do the other one now. I felt like a beautiful rainy day. Oh yeah, okay. Now get me all wet while I'm doing it. Oh great, okay. As you can see, there's the radiator. I'm going to pull this plate off and then go from there. As you can see, every one of them lifted up just like they were supposed to, which is great because I'll be able to put this whole assembly back in the other one. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull that whole assembly apart again, and here's the bracket that holds that. I'm going to pop that loose, and then we have to use that whole bracket. And I'm not sure if that's a voltage regulator or it's a shifting mechanism. I'm going to have to check that out because there isn't one on the other model. Of course, you got different years, so different years have different setups with their electronics. Okay, I'll get these. Well, that's a bummer. It's smaller. There are 10s on the others and probably 9s on that one. I know I wasn't going crazy. These are 10s. That's probably an 8 on the other one. Alright, well, I found a 5/16. 5/16s will do the job. Alright, so I found a socket. It was a case it was 7/32 was able to take out the screws, and now I have my bracket. Just leaving this in here hanging, and we'll be good to go. I don't need to be in this environment anymore today. Put these screws back in that freaking hole. I think the hood's gonna hit it. Keep that with me. Get that out of there. Take that with me. Hey. Right. I gotta put that other battery back in that thing when I go to move it. Nice. Alright. I was afraid I was only gonna be able to get that bracket out because of that crazy module on there. Alright. Get on together. And like I said, these were 10s. Plaster on that. All right. Yeah. Ready? There we go. Yeah, babe. Okay. All right. I got some screws here. All right, there we go. We got the bracket all nice and tight. And next step, getting Mr. cover back on here. That's all right. All right. Universal, basically. With the newer, cleaner, newer cover back on it. Make sure everything's underneath. Everything belongs under it. Do it. All right, here we go. We're at that point. Just gonna screw these back in screw them back in. There we go. You could just push them in too, but you know, if it won't screw in, just push it in. You're gonna be stubborn and not screwing it unless the screws are screwed up. And there you go. Down tight. All right, she's all back together. Next thing you're gonna do. Whoop! See what I mean? Pressure on that. She was warm earlier. And I got antifreeze everywhere. So, anyway, make sure you get your hand over it. You don't want that thing spraying in your face. Believe me, back in the day, I'll tell you a story. Like, I had a old satellite, and I went driving, and it wound up being over temp. Had an over temp, and hot on the gauge. I came out. I pulled that freaking cap out. I pulled that thing off, and that freaking thing just blew right up in my face. And thank God I had sunglasses on, because it would have messed up my eyes. So never open that when you got a hot car, okay? I was 19 years old, and I found out the hard way. So anyway, that next step, should be pushing that stuff down below there. Okay, so it's up here. Next thing you know, bring your put your antifreeze in there, get the right mixture, and then bring it up to your full line when cold, and then you should be good to go. So anyway, I shouldn't say anyway. All right, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to comment. Oh yeah, I got my nice hat on here. My power cap. I've got a video up on that one. And get them at Lowe's, $14, and you got a flashlight all the time. It works really good. So thanks again for watching. Again, comment. Don't forget to subscribe, because anytime I put up a new video, you're gonna get it. So thanks again for watching. What am I watching? Oh yeah. What It Takes.